Those several alchemists present should recall their own techniques, right? Need I say more, Alchemist Chengjiang? No need to say more. At this moment, Chengjiang's entire body trembled uncontrollably. I concede. Hearing this, the other alchemists were baffled. Conceded? Just like that? He only named two. Why suddenly concede? Thought his newly created technique would be amazing. To concede just because a brat guessed the name? What's Chengjiang playing at? However, Alchemist Bai Ming faintly sensed something amiss, thinking, this kid is strange. He wants to end this pill debate quickly. The protagonist looked at the platform, beaming. All right, let's not waste everyone's time. Next! At this, Bai Ming angrily slammed the table. I'll go, though I don't know what trick this kid pulled on Chengjiang. But I can't let him continue this arrogance. Thinking this, Bai Ming spoke. Zhang Xuan, though I don't know what little trick you used to make Alchemist Cheng concede. But next, put away those little tricks, because I, too, will change the rules. Still, watch my alchemy, point out my flaws. But I want you to point out true flaws in the alchemy process, such as technique, furnace fire control, herb synergy. After Bai Ming said this, Ouyang Cheng, beside him, was first dumbfounded. It's over. This is to utterly destroy him. It's over. This is to utterly destroy him. Looking at the protagonist, he still appeared completely unruffled. Then stop wasting time. Begin, Bai Ming heard, snorting coldly in his heart. Ignorant fool doesn't know heaven's height from earth's depth. Ignorant fool. Then, he faced the furnace. As his hands waved, the furnace fire before him slowly drew towards his palms. However, the protagonist, relying on the Heavenly Path Library, recognized this move, Thousand Peaks Hand, with one glance. At this point, the alchemists on the platform began to praise again. Amazing. Channel-nourishing pills are hard to concoct. Alchemist Bai Ming's technique is even more complex. I've never seen it. Let's see what flaws this Zhang Xuan can point out. Not long after, as Bai Ming exhaled, he completed the alchemy. He then looked at the protagonist. State the technique's name and its flaws. How arrogant can a protagonist with a god-tier cheat be? Just became an alchemist apprentice, already challenging 10 alchemists. Even drove one alchemist Chengjiang to a mental breakdown. Bai Ming, seeing this, believed the protagonist must have used some unknown trick, so he temporarily changed the rules. Not only must the protagonist name his alchemy technique, but also point out flaws in the alchemy process. At this moment, he was secretly pleased. Without true skill to correctly point out alchemy errors, wanting my approval, not a chance. However, the protagonist heard, a smile gracing his lips. Then I'll be direct. Prepare yourself. The alchemy technique you used is called Thousand Peaks Hand. The alchemy technique you used is called Thousand Peaks Hand. Tossing herbs in a special sequence, like mountain peaks, layer upon layer, controlling the flame's power, also fluctuating. This allows full medicinal fusion, easy pill formation. But the flaw is also obvious. That is, raising the pill's grade is extremely difficult. So, your 3-channel nourishing pills, though successful, are only the lowest grade of formed pills. Achieving full potency is almost impossible. This alchemy technique is only suitable for low-level alchemists, in mass production. Honestly, any slightly better alchemist wouldn't learn it. Because no matter how many times you practice, it's impossible to improve the pill's quality even a sliver. What's the use of learning it? Unless one feels they have no potential, left to excavate, then they give up on themselves. Alchemist Bai Ming, am I right or not? At these words, Ouyang Cheng, yet again, broke out in a cold sweat. Bai Ming isn't just an alchemist, he's also the head of Sky Profound City's Bai family, a respected figure. And in your mouth, he became a low-level, potential-less alchemist. At this moment, Bai Ming's face was dark, unconvinced. Don't get cocky. Saying these things is useless. You still need to point out the errors in my recent alchemy to win, the protagonist heard, slowly walking towards the furnace. Then I'll start with the most basic. Any alchemist must have extremely strong control over flame and furnace. I wonder, Alchemist Bai Ming, how much do you understand this furnace and its fire? Perhaps furnace regulations are similar, no need to be too pedantic. But even with the same herbs, fire, and furnace, the pills produced are different. Because of tiny differences, it can lower the produced pill's grade by 1 level. Saying this, the protagonist suddenly slapped the furnace, So, for this 7 chi 3 kun high, 3 chi 2 kun wide, 13 fine marks across the entire cauldron, Stonewell Workshop's 3 master craftsmen, 7 years and 3 months ago forged furnace. Concocting channel nourishing pills, this kind of first-grade pill. Concocting channel nourishing pills, this kind of first-grade pill, will cause medicinal power to scatter, vital energy to disperse. Thus, when the pill forms, medicinal power is insufficient, grade lowered. The pill produced. At these words, the entire assessment hall erupted. The pill produced. At these words, the entire assessment hall erupted. Really? A furnace has so many details? And Ouyang Cheng looked like he'd seen a ghost. You know, this is a furnace the guild just moved in for this pill debate. How does he know it in such detail? This is too heaven-defying. The protagonist reached into the furnace, speaking. Finished with the furnace, now let's talk about the fire. This should be Sky Capital Coal, the best coal for alchemy. Ordinary coal through a 1 kun thick furnace wall retains only 37% heat, but this coal retains 46%. Only by knowing this can one confirm the temperature the herbs inside can withstand, achieving the highest quality pills. Of course, these are just an alchemist's basics, not flaws. But Alchemist Bai Ming, before concocting pills, these, did you notice? Bai Ming heard, cursing inwardly. Notice your sister. I'm just concocting a pill. Am I supposed to measure the furnace with a ruler first, and then test the fire's temperature bit by bit? Seeing Bai Ming silent, the protagonist continued. Then let me speak of the errors and failures in your pill concoction. Channel nourishing pills require 47 types of herbs. Some have harmonious properties, some conflicting. Poor control can easily ruin the pill. You first added heart-connecting grass. It's heat-resistant. Its medicinal power needs high fire tempering to extract. That's correct. But your mistake was 7 breaths after adding heart-connecting grass, you added the second herb, palmy. Crack flower, because that heart-connecting grass was only half a year old. Its medicinal power wasn't potent. It disperses upon meeting heat. So palm crack flower should have been added at the 4th breath. Your action wasted 13% of its efficacy. Failure. Palm crack flower, 5 years old, quite potent. When concocting, it should be placed gently against the furnace wall. But you threw the herb in directly, causing its efficacy to not fully release, losing 14%. Failure! As the protagonist continuously pointed out Bai Ming's alchemy errors, everyone present was stunned. To memorize the throwing order of 47 herbs with just one look. This is too monstrous. This kid even knows how to combine them. This kid even knows how to achieve better medicinal effects. Hearing him, alchemy involves too many combined factors. No wonder my pills never reach perfection, not even pill modeling. So that's how it is. Yet, the most horrified in the entire venue was Bai Ming. At this moment, he couldn't help but doubt himself. Is this true alchemy? Then what I've concocted until now is dung. No. Concocting dung at least isn't wasteful. But I actually wasted such expensive herbs. It's simply an insult to the alchemist profession. Thinking this, he violently spat out a mouthful of old blood, then dejectedly slumped to the ground. With my level, what pills am I concocting? It's simply a waste of heaven's gifts. I concede, and from today onwards, saying this, he raised his hand, swearing to the heavens, I, Bai Ming, will never concoct another pill. What? At these words, the entire venue was once again shocked. Even the protagonist felt a bit embarrassed. Did I say too much? The protagonist, during his alchemist assessment, showcased god-tier skills, directly shattering the mental fortitude of 2 examiners. Everyone present was utterly astounded. Duman stared blankly at the protagonist, thinking, just by pointing out flaws, he made a veteran alchemist lose all confidence, never daring to concoct pills again. No wonder. No wonder he stated his stance from the start. He didn't want to point out true alchemy flaws. I originally thought he couldn't see them, deliberately playing to his strengths. I originally thought he couldn't see them, deliberately playing to his strengths. Who knew? It wasn't that he couldn't see, but feared saying it would crush you beyond recovery. However, the protagonist's side was now awkward. Signaling for the next, he thought, seems I need to be a bit more low-key. Otherwise, if a few more make dire oaths, won't this Alchemist Guild come looking for trouble with me? At this moment, 2 alchemists glanced at each other. Then they stood up simultaneously. The bearded man in the middle watched, bewildered. Meng Yan! Alchemist Chen Xiao! You two? Their movement immediately sparked Ouyang Cheng's speculation. Are they going? To concoct pills together, let him point out flaws? To everyone's surprise, the two approached the protagonist, their tone extremely polite. We just discussed privately. Seeing your understanding of alchemy is no weaker than anyone present. So we won't ask about techniques or production errors. We have here some mind-calming pills, just concocted this morning. Please, help us see if there are any problems with these pills. Please? Help? The bearded alchemist heard, dissatisfied. You two, where's your dignity as alchemists? However, these words drew glares from Meng Yan and Chen Xiao. Why don't you try? Yeah, you want to end up like Bai Ming? The protagonist saw this, quickly mediating. Just take a look. After all, the pill debate must continue. Hearing this, the two immediately put on smiling faces again. We'll trouble young friend Zhang Xuan. Taking the pills, the protagonist silently chanted, "Flaws." Instantly, all information flooded his mind. He then smiled faintly, saying to the two, "These two pills of yours cannot be called mind-calming pills. One will make a person berserk after consumption, the other will cause death. What did you say?" Both were utterly shocked upon hearing this. They only heard the protagonist explain, "More than that, it's the mental state. Mind-calming pills require a calm mind peace to concoct. And concocting pills isn't just about technique and skill. More importantly, it's the mental state. Infusing one's own mental state into the pill enhances its efficacy. But one of you is short-tempered, the other's end is near. How can pills concocted like this be called mind-calming pills? If you don't believe me, the guild should have pill-testing beasts, right? You can feed these two mind-calming pills to them separately, see if they become calm or berserk or die." However, just as the protagonist finished, Chen Xiao suddenly said, No need." This surprised Meng Yan beside him. "Old Chen, could it be you?" I just wanted to confirm, because recently pill-testing beasts have died after consuming my concocted pills. I had my suspicions long ago. Let's ask about your pills." Though surprised, Meng Yan no longer demurred. He immediately looked at the protagonist, asking, "Then this pill of mine?" The protagonist patted his shoulder, thinking. The protagonist patted his shoulder. "Your temper has suddenly become volatile recently. It should be caused by some suspicion in your heart, right?" Recalling the Heavenly Path Library's record of this man being cuckolded for years, the protagonist decided to preserve some dignity for him, so he leaned close to Chen Xiao's ear, whispering softly, "To solve it, you must confirm. Face the problem, directly to resolve your volatile temper, and concoct good pills anew." Hearing this, Chen Xiao instantly understood, cupping his fist. "Many thanks for dispelling my confusion." Then, both indicated their concession. Seeing this scene, Ouyang Cheng felt something was off. Why does it feel like it's starting to deviate from a pill debate? The protagonist, brimming with confidence, spread his hands. "All right. The remaining 4 of you, any questions? Ask them all at once." Scarcely had his voice fallen, an alchemist immediately stood up. "Brother Zhang Xuan, great talent. As it happens, I have a question to ask." Who knew as he spoke, the bearded fellow beside him became displeased. "Brother Lin, by age, it should be my turn." The next second, this pair of fair-weather brothers began bickering over who'd ask first, leaving the protagonist beside them dumbfounded. Letting you ask together doesn't mean you have to start Chiang fighting. Ouyang Cheng saw this, sighing with emotion. Zhang Xuan not only answered their questions, now he's even resolved their hidden worries. Even a fool knows this is an opportunity. Who wouldn't rush forward? Du Man heard, sighing deeply. "A pity. I already passed due to recognition before the pill debate. No right to speak. Otherwise, I could also ask a few questions I have now." Hearing this, Ouyang Cheng chuckled with schadenfreude. "Since you missed it, so be it. Who told you not to cherish it? As for me, I wonder if he'll give me a chance. Let me ask a couple of questions, too." For the protagonist to pass the assessment, he accepted questions from 10 alchemists at once. However, under his powerful cheats enhancement, the assessment Xinlang astonishingly transformed into a Q&A consultation. At this, one alchemist angrily slammed the table. "Enough! This is a pill debate. If you're asking miscellaneous things, don't disgrace alchemists here. If you have no pill debate-related questions, then I will." The protagonist stared at this alchemist Liu before him. According to information from the Heavenly Path Library, this person, whether in cultivation or alchemy, was not inferior to those present. Ouyang Cheng, seeing this, also sighed. "Alchemist, Liu is famously ruthless. He approached the protagonist, the two meeting gazes. Alchemist Liu, face stern, spoke. My question is also about mind-calming pills. You said mind-calming pills require a calm mind, peace, infusing one's mental state. Into the pill to concoct it flawlessly? Then my question is... Just when everyone thought Alchemist Liu was about to make things difficult, the style abruptly changed. Alchemist Liu suddenly asked about his daughter's marriage. Want to know if this prospective son-in-law is reliable or not? This left the protagonist utterly speechless. Finally, this Alchemist Liu didn't forget to conclude. If you can resolve this doubt, I can then fully concentrate on concocting mind-calming pills again. Seeing this scene, everyone was speechless. The next second, they all stood up, protesting. Damn you, old Liu! What does this have to do with mind-calming pills? Oh Yang, tell me, is this still a pill debate? However, they all underestimated Alchemist Liu's thick skin. He retorted, Damn! Because my daughter is getting married, I can't calm my mind for alchemy. How is that unrelated to alchemy? Watching them start bickering again, the corner of the protagonist's mouth twitched helplessly. Fortunately, with Ouyang Cheng's mediation, they managed to roughly complete the entire pill debate assessment process. All right, this pill debate. Congratulations to little brother Zhang Xuan for his victory. Saying this, he opened a wooden box, handing it to the protagonist. This is the alchemist's insignia. I just find it strange. Master is a master teacher. If you wish to see Lord Ling, he certainly wouldn't refuse. State my identity, of course he wouldn't, nor would he dare. But believe it or not, even without revealing my identity, I can make him come see me himself. Without revealing identity? Hearing the protagonist, Sun Chang was puzzled. That's impossible, right? Though Lord Ling is just a merchant. But to open such a large emporium here, he has backing behind him. Some nobles and ministers might not even get to see him. Without revealing identity, how could he come? Heh. A light chuckle, the protagonist lifted his teacup. If you don't believe it, Master will make him obediently come today. Before that, whatever I tell you to do, you do. Not the slightest disobedience. Yes. Seeing the protagonist's confidence, Sun Chang agreed without hesitation. Good then. Go, knock off the head of that stone lion on the left. What? Hearing this, Sun Chang's eyes widened in terror. He quickly knelt, begging, Master, that stone lion is worth millions. Lord Ling treasures it. If I really smash its head, my head will likely move too. Master, I don't want to die yet. The protagonist, seeing this, calmly said, With me here, wanting to die isn't so easy. Relax. Seeing Sun Chang still sobbing, the protagonist frowned, displeased. What? You dare disobey Master's words now? Sun Chang wanted to say more, but heard the protagonist add, Relax. Go smash that stone lion. When you return, I'll guide your breakthrough. With me here, there won't be a problem. That Ling Tianyu you mentioned, not only will he not trouble you, he'll be grateful. Seeing the protagonist so certain, Sun Chang threw caution to the wind. Fine, as long as Master is here, even if Lord Ling is formidable, he wouldn't dare. Be too presumptuous. With that, he picked up a sledgehammer from somewhere. Walked to the stone lion. Hands gripping tight, he channeled all his true qi. Fiercely swinging the sledgehammer, with one blow, the stone lion's head was smashed off by him. The huge commotion immediately attracted surrounding attention. What's going on? Smash Lord Ling's stone lion? Is this guy out of his mind? Just then, an enforcement team suddenly rushed out. That guy smashed Lord Ling's favorite. Don't let him escape. Capture him. Lord Ling will reward you. Seeing this situation, Sun Chang was instantly dumbfounded. So fast? Wait, can I explain? Actually, it was... However, these people didn't listen to his explanation at all. Even the protagonist was stunned. This is too fast. Shouldn't it be, smash the lion? These people report to that Lord Ling, then resolve the issue. Why attack straight away? Looking at them, if I go over, I'll probably get beaten too. Better pretend I didn't see for now. But this truly pained Sun Chang. He was crying from grievance now. Master, didn't you say it would be fine? You're a liar! Just then, a loud shout came. Stop! The newcomer was precisely Tianyu Emporium's owner, Ling Tianyu. Seeing this scene, he asked, What exactly happened? An enforcement team member stepped forward. Reporting to Lord Ling, we were patrolling just now, and saw this person smash my lord's stone lion with one blow. Then he tried to escape and we caught him. Ling Tianyu heard, walked to Sun Chang, coldly stating, Speak! What's the reason? Otherwise, I'll throw you into the river to feed the fish right now. It was my master who told me to smash it. Saying this, Sun Chang pointed at the protagonist. The master I acknowledged yesterday. See? That's him. Ling Tianyu looked in the direction. He saw a person in fine robes, leisurely sipping tea.